it's time. It's time to play Balatro. Surprise. Uh, today, not grieving. Today, not grieving. Today, only, only Balatro. No grief. Only Balatro. We may end up grieving a run or two if I go that long, but not likely. I mean, not to be arrogant, but we've been doing pretty well so far. Hmm. Anyone here? I hope you're doing well. Appreciate you. 11 runs out of 13 runs. Still feels good. Last time I did the red chip, I think. Yeah, I did the red chip on the abandoned deck because it's one of my favorites. One of my favorite decks, the abandoned deck. And it felt good to have such a fun and wonderful run that time. I'm not sure what I want to do next. Let's just start from the bottom. Now we're here, type thing. Or I could keep unlocking decks, going through green and black and blue and orange stakes, but I sort of like the idea of clearing each stake on each deck in order, at least for now. So that means red deck, red stake today. Might do more than one run, but I felt like at least keeping up the habit of going live and playing Balatro, if not doing the more specialty, higher effort things that I am very passionate about. Because what if it's something like playing a game? It really is as easy as pressing start streaming. Maybe there may be times when you want to introduce something or do something more interesting or more fun, but I think of it as like filler. It's very fun filler. A lot of filler can be very fun in both streaming and other media, but it's not the meat. It's not what's most important to me. Don't get me wrong, I do love Balatro though. And even the red deck, the first deck that you're allowed to use, the +1 discard is often relevant and very fun. I don't think there's something that I want to pick up that's better than a free uncommon joker or foil, but do I want to skip both of these and go in here raw with the first set of cards that you're given? Sure, I'll try it. May not end well. It may be greedy, but nah, I lied. I'm gonna do this one and then I'm gonna take the free foil one. Yeah. I'm gonna play out this one and then I'm going to take the free foil. Skip. Here, this at 300, I feel like it's never wrong to just force flushes for the first ante. Or what is it? The first blind, the small blind on the first ante. Maybe the game will prove me wrong, but it rarely does here. Usually it waits a little while to humiliate me. Here we have only 20 left. Right. Forcing a flush on the first blind will always result in you having at least 300 or almost 300. Remember, you cannot fix her. Do not take this card. You cannot fix her. Do not take this card. But she might be a lot of fun. But eventually, you will crash out because of her. I really have been wanting to make something work with this card. But if I'm not playing on the higher stakes where you get those eternal jokers that can't be destroyed or sold, I don't see a way to do it. I also love this guy because I love tarot cards. I love shaping and reshaping my deck, like I did with that faceless deck that turned into like a very king and queen focused deck. That was very fun. But this early, we just need a little multi to get us through the day, you know. This is not very strong, in my experience. I have not had a lot of positive results from this, but there are circumstances I think it would be very good. But the credit card is just, you can get out, you can pay your way pretty far in this world, and in Balatro as well. These, I'm still not going to take either of them. I'm going to sip, and then I'll take this, and we will see how far we can get minimizing our use of face cards. Because this is literally the first shop. So we can build up this multiplier pretty far, I think. And then when I take this guy, I'm going to want to play a lot of hands while I can get away with it. And what I can do if I want to play a lot of hands and get away with it is I can force high card, or I can go pairs maybe, and those smaller value hands will jack up this multi while I can afford to sort of throw hands away on that. We also won't need to use a lot of discards if we're going high card or pair, or even two pair. But if I have the option to go either high card or pair, I will. And it's very rare that you don't get at least a pair, or it's impossible for you to not get a high card, obviously. But it's very rare that you don't at least get a pair. Take a free foil because we have a card for multi early in the game. We need some chip bonus, especially again if we're going pair or high card. Then our chip totals will be lower because we'll be putting fewer cards per hand are going to be scored. I'll get rid of these on the low end because we want a very, very simple plan of attack right now, is to just play pairs of things or the highest card in our hand and build up this multi as much as possible without risking a loss. Here, not quite close enough, and this doesn't have enough multi for me to be comfortable going for just a high card. However, we do have this flush here that I'm seeing. This flush here, which is 10, 25, 30, 32. It would be 67 times 4. 67 times 4, 240, 268. So 268. We have to get closer than that for this flush to get us the rest of the way there. But in two hands, we'll get this multi up to times 3, which means that 267 will be, well, that much more valuable. So, can afford this high card to play this out. See what the deck gives us. It actually increased the value of the flush, which is very nice. Ace 2. If we picked up a 3, we could have a straight from the bottom. Ace 2, 3, 4, 5, but not quite yet. I'll just do this to play this out to get the multi higher on my ride bus. This is going to reset the multi on this if I play out these face cards, so I'm not going to do that. So we're looking at, it'll be at a times 2 because I made the very silly mistake of playing a face card somewhere in there. Oh well, that's life. The idea was right. I am just distracted, sadly. Still got there. 7 over. Isn't that nice? Sometimes the game is a little forgiving. Reserve parking? Perfect. If we don't want to play out the faces. If we don't want to play out the faces, then they're going to be sinking parking. Maybe generating some cash. Okay, social pack, of course. I'm trying to jack up these pairs and high cards to get away with not playing base cards. I could have also taken that standard pack instead of this, but I think the Celestial pack is the right choice there. I wouldn't be able to afford a voucher if I got one, and I want to play more hands to get value out of these, so we play the small blind. A full house right out of the gate. Can't ignore the value of that. And if I don't have to think about these hands, I'll take them. Let's see. These are both nice. There are a lot of ways to make the swashbuckler very powerful. Things like the gift card, where every round all the other jokers gain value, would make the swashbuckler increase its multi by 4 every round, which is, well, it doesn't take very long for that to become very powerful. But this guy is just fun. Sometimes you just pick a guy because he's fun. So I'm gonna pick this guy and keep riding the bus and reserving our parking. Auto theme. I'm going to skip this blind, I think, because I want my pillar to be a very nice and easy pillar, and we'll only have 5 cards debuffed right now. That sounds good to me. I'll do that. Yeah, I wouldn't always do this. Skip this blind. Take a comment. Odd Todd, by the way, fantastic joker to pick up for our current direction. So these 3 are sort of a nice, very early game core. And then this is just a fun addition to any set of jokers. And this is a crutch that I am going to try to get rid of as soon as possible. Because I want to start building up interest. I want to not be in debt, basically. Judgment. Oh, perfect. A random joker. Good reason to get rid of this, maybe. Good way to get rid of that. Replacement to find something maybe very good off of this. I don't know. So, for now, pair of aces. Pair of aces sounds nice. It's getting us there very quickly. This setup that we have. We play this pair of 2s. Even though they're both debuffed, we would have, what, 40 times 4? 160. Just times 4 is, yeah, gets us the rest of the way there, I believe. So, why not? There we go. Easy peasy. Simple as that. Also picked up a few dollars off of the reserve parking. Very nice. Ooh. Negative joker is... It's hard to say no. I have no reason to say no, actually. This has me thinking maybe I should start digging for 3 of kinds. So this card, I've never really tried to make him work. So we'll try this Daredevil card. The reason is because if I'm willing to go high card or pair and get multi off of this guy, and maybe we'll look for some other multiply cards, right? If I'm willing to try, then if I'm willing to stick with the current plan, then having a smaller hand size doesn't hurt so much. I really want to try to make this guy work. This might be the time that I do it. What I get rid of, I'm not sure. Playing these smaller hands, well, he is functioning in the same way that Odd Todd would, so I think I'll get rid of him. And then pick up the Daredevil. Stuntman, sorry. And this may immediately prove to be a massive mistake. And I'll have to live with that. This is... Okay. Full House is one of those hands that's not so hard to force. But that is if we're not trying to make the Stuntman work. If we are trying to make the Stuntman work, I want every tarot card, every parking spot, every bus trip that I can get. Hangman. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. We'll start executing the royalty now. Maybe not now. Maybe after this hand. Pairs are worth a lot more than high cards, so I have to go high card here. And I don't really want to. I think I'll do this. I'll kill, we'll make the king watch as I slaughter his family. And then we'll play out the 6. So that we can restock over here. Or we'll just, you know, take my $3 and leave, I guess. Not bad. These are all fantastic. What I'm going to do actually though is sell this judgment card so I can pick up this wasteful voucher. Because look at 5 discards. If we pick up like the banner, or what's the oh my gosh, I can't remember, but the one where you get money off of not using discards, then we're looking at like 150 chips, or $10. $10 a blind. On these like unused discards become conversions to some of the value. So I will I'll take that wasteful voucher just in case we run into any of those jokers that gain value off of it. The discard is also inherently valuable, of course, but it's not as important when we're running this kind of deck. Doing this just because I like money. I want to pick up something off of this reserve parking. And I clearly am okay right now. Let's see, and now I'm not going to be playing any straights, so I don't have to worry about this guy at all. What do we want here? Here, I'm kind of happy. I'm looking at the blind, the upcoming boss blind, thinking about the, you know, the average value of our hands here, off of the high cards. I think we're not pressed for any particular thing. I am gonna open a buffoon pack just because maybe something. Because maybe we get something like this throwback. This throwback that is going to replace the credit card. Normally, something a very common mistake is to sell the credit card while you're in the shop stage because you see something that you could buy, but then you sell the credit card and then you're at negative $13 and you can't afford that half joker that you were looking at. But if the buffoon pack is already open, then you can sell that credit card to make space and pick up this throwback. And so our main multiplier value is going to come from these guys right here. I'm going to make sure to skip some blinds. There's a little anti-synergy between these guys, but for now, it's okay. And then we're going to get a bunch of chips off of these two guys, and some money off of the reserve parking. And the cartomancer is just going to throw in random value. The world? Possibly force a flush off of this, so for a flush would be, for now, more valuable than a high card. So it wouldn't be bad if that did happen. I'll take this 3 of a kind because we do have the zany joker. Well, I guess this 3 of a kind will like instantly clear this this blind and send us into the next ante. But before that, I want to try to get more value out of this. But we're just too fucking powerful. Even playing a 9 on a high card, we ended up making 4.6. I thought we might be like 3k. That's what I get for not believing, huh? We can't buy anything because we're at negative and we got rid of the credit card. So we just go. Do it Mega Buffoon or multiplier on this ride the bus? The answer, I think, is... I like this setup right now. The main thing this would do would be not the Mega Buffoon pack, but the getting multi on this throwback. But I want the ride the bus to be as powerful as I can get it as soon as possible. Wild card, what are we going to wild up? We'll wild up one of Stevens. Sure, wild up a 7. Play a single 10. And clear the blind. Next, Vampire is fun. Devil, Arcana, these would all be fun. I don't really care for the Devil in general, but these would all be fun. Play this blind. Sure. Picked up a Justice. Justice is going to be very fun at some point. For now, we'll just play out this world card, and this flush is probably going to clear the... We'll clear the blind. Yeah, there we go. That flush clears the blind for us, and we're looking pretty good. These are interesting. Ice cream would be so fun, so funny, but we already have the Stuntman. We already have this foil reserve parking. We don't really need the chips. Scholar, right now our Joker set is very agnostic to whatever ranks we're playing, as long as they aren't royals. No war but class war, they say. It's very agnostic to our ranks, other than the royals basis. So I don't want to pick up something like the Scholar. And I don't know. I could replace, maybe ride the bus if I wanted to focus aces, but I don't. I really like how I can sort of just throw out any card, any Unga Bunga high card pair situation, and come out looking and smelling oh so pretty. Run info. Okay, so this is the last chance I'm gonna have to pick up this voucher. So I'm gonna pick up this voucher over the other things. Here, select. Do not forget that you must play 5 cards here. Please don't forget that you must play 5 cards for the Psychic. Keep the wild card active and toss this 2. And we will not forget that we have to play 5 cards. We can throw out this queen. She's not gonna get scored. She's not gonna ruin our ride the bus multiplier. Easy money. Up we go. Up we go. Up the ranks. Up the ranks. Plus 1 hand is pretty easy to pick up. First Hermit. First we Hermit. Then we have enough to open the Celestial Decks. I say ooh, but really I don't really care about any of this. Whoops. Sure. Perfect. Will I take the +1 on the high card because it's fun. Fun is a good enough reason. Fun things are fun. I've heard it said. Next, skipping for a Mega Arcana pack is actually, I think that's good. I want a Mega Arcana pack because we see this Needle boss blind coming up, which is that the 11k is no issue, but it's this only one hand, of course, that would be an issue. So we get, out of skipping this Arcana pack, shape the deck more powerful, maybe pick up an Emperor or something to give us options for the Needle. We also get to skip and buff our throwback. This 1.75 final multi is relevant. Very relevant. Skip. Take World or Death. Death? Sure. We'll turn this to... Oh, no. We don't want this guy to exist, right? We want to egalitarianize him with murder. And so turn this jack into an ace. Put him to death. And then we have one more pick from this. One more pick. We get lucky, I believe. Get lucky on some aces, sure. Because if they ever show up, they're going to be the preferred card to play. Then pick the back hermit. Nice. I'll enjoy that in the shop. Off of these guys, yeah, sure. We'll dig for just higher value anything. 8k off of that. 8k off a high card, come on, that's kind of awesome. And if you play a hermit or a justice on any given card, that means that 8k is going to be well over 11k, right? Which just makes me feel like we might already be safe on the needle, but over-preparing is fun. This is a game that rewards overthinking to some extent. Very toxic for someone like me who loves thinking, but I'm not going to complain about it, you know. Oh, this erosion. This erosion, I love this card because I love pruning the deck. And 4 per card. This is like, it's so easy to pick up like a couple hangmans, and then you end up with what, 6 below your starting deck size. 24 multi. 24 is well above that 20 multiplier threshold. That's like for the half joker and for popcorn and you know, gimmick. Maybe not gimmick, but like for those early game jokers. 20 is the like a serious serious, if anything about this game is serious, but serious as in consistent breakpoint. It's very easy to get this card, very powerful. But what would I give up for it? These are doing work for my my chips. This guy is going to generate so much value over the course of these hopefully 8 antes. It's hard to get rid of him just yet before I need to. Maybe I would rather take my money and check out the Spectral Pack. Converts all cards to a single random rank. Very fun if you're playing a different kind of game. And if this card converts to all royals, I would start feeling a little bit fucked. This also fantastic if you only have one joker, or if you're playing with some Eternals. But incredible, love it. Not for me now right now. I'm trying not to lose runs. I'm trying to consistently win runs. Actually, it's fun to risk it. It's fun to go risky bisky, but it's less fun to go risky bisky to the detriment of whatever your actual objective is. Of course, Pluto, the high card value. Nothing here. Just go to the next one. Go to the needle and pick up. Ooh, okay. So I'm gonna justice my 9 because it's the highest value card that I have. Emperor. Hanged Man. I could just kill these guys. That would be funny. But I'm not going to. As much as I love killing people who are, you know, doing better than me, these being royalties, it's not to my own detriment that I would do that. I'm already committed to playing this 9. So all I'm doing right now is kind of digging for another 9 because a pair would be better than a high card. But since we didn't end up with that pair, we'll just play out this 9. Look at 12k, almost 13 off of that 9. Feels good. Also, it survived. Nice. Good job, 9. Popcorn. Great in many circumstances. Not what I need. Green Joker. Maybe I Green Joker here because I can get rid of this this guy and the Green Joker has so much synergy with just the way that our run is going right now. We don't really need to discard ever, because we're just playing high card and pair, and that is not, you don't need to sculpt a hand to play high card pair, which means you're not going to lose any multi on this guy. And that sort of principle, or that loose structure, is how this Ride the Bus works as well. Because you don't need many cards, you can keep those royals in hand. So I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait on the Cartomancer, even though I'm very tempted. I have $45, so I can just buy this voucher. I know I'm going to want it. I don't know what I'm going to be digging for eventually. Probably something to complement this throwback. But for now, we'll take this sweet Arcana pack. Execute these guys, of course. And then probably, yeah, we'll Empress here, I believe. Yeah, we'll Empress. Empress these guys, just because if we end up playing them out, they'll be that much better. Here, looking for Pluto or Venus? No, maybe it's not Venus. But we'll take Pluto. I skipped. Whoops. Whatever. Sell this guy. As much as I love him. We're going to buckle down with Green Joker, Ride the Bus, throwback. Hopefully carrying us to the 8th, through the 8th ante. And then just look for Mercury. That's the one I was looking for. Just look for Mercury. Mercury's and Pluto's. And hope that they bring us home. So far, so good. These guys will, I think, get us there, roughly. I'll take this. So we'll just try to get a little multi off of the Green Joker. I accidentally pulled a full house. Don't you just hate it when that happens? Maybe not. Maybe you don't hate when that happens. But I do think we might just like clear skies and set sails all the way to the through the 8th ante already. But it doesn't hurt to be sure. It doesn't hurt to get as strong as you can get before then. Very cute. I'll take, maybe I don't take this ace. Because it doesn't do anything special, does it? It does make it more likely that I can pick up ace pairs, 3 of a kind, 4 of a kind, 5 of a kind even. Now with him in the deck, it's 5 of a kind. And full houses, and so on. We'll take this Hangman because we're still sculpting the deck. Considering picking up this guy, but I'm already set for multi. Even though there's not a lot that I'm looking for out of packs, I like this setup, and there's no reason to break something that's working perfectly well. This Riff Raff, I'm not sure when you would ever pick up Riff Raff outside of like an early game situation. Maybe if you feel like feeding a sacrificial backer? I don't know. For once in my fucking life, I am not playing flushes, so skip that guy. Big blind, okay. We'll just drop this ace because it's the highest value and throw these cards away because they are the lowest. Nice. 2 hands. 2 hands to the top and a few dollars as well. I do love the Space Joker. I love the Space Joker, especially playing these sort of lower value overall hands, where there are situations where we're going to be playing like, you know, playing these hands over and over, rolling on this Space Joker over and over. Very fun. We are on the 6th ante, and we're clearing these blinds a lot faster than I would expect for this kind of setup. It's a lot stronger than I thought off of the back of this Stuntman. I've played this kind of, you know, poker hand focus before, where it was down to the wire almost every blind. But I think off the back of this stuntman, these guys are so powerful. They're so fucking powerful, as well as any multipliers that I pick up off of the celestial packs that I've been harvesting. But before I make any decisions here, I'm gonna see what's in these packs, because I can pick them up without endangering my interest at all. Normally, I'd say, okay, always, like, I just fucking take the hermit. Just do it. This is a trap. It's always a trap. I have picked up 15 Wheel of Fortunes in a row. I do keep track. I'm not a bitter or spiteful person, except when it comes to this fucking Joker. Or this tarot card, I mean. It's been 15 Wheel of Fortunes since I actually got one that paid off. So, maybe I'll be a fool. Maybe I'll know nothing and take the role of a silly clown. And go to Mercury. Open a Spectral Pack, because I want to. Spectral Packs are very fun. Destroy a card. Enhanced Aces. Enhanced Aces work with our plan right now. -2 Joker with a -1 hand size. Ooh, tempting, tempting. Because, I mean, what have I been saying this whole time? If you're playing singles or pairs, you don't care as much about the hand size if the payoff is good enough. +1 Joker slot is a pretty good payoff. So I'll take it. I'll Ectoplasm. Ooh, Ride the Bus is pretty good. I don't know what that voucher was. So that's exciting. The banana is lovely, but we're not banana. When it's not banana time. It is Space Joker time. What do we need off of this? We need 40k off of this Serpent. Just looking for a potentially relevant tarot card. Oh my god. Okay, Blueprint. Okay, Blueprint. Well, if it's a Blueprint, maybe the best Joker for me, but maybe the best Joker in the game. If we're doing high card, then that means we're getting a level on high card every single blind, because we can freely discard one card for that level. So it means this is the Burnt Joker in this case is just a strictly better Space Joker in its function. So we'll get rid of him. And then the question is, in the long run, which of these has more legs? The Burnt Joker immediately is going to give us it's going to get us pretty far. It's guaranteed value in every single round. That is hard to get. It's like getting a free Celestial Pack for your chosen hand every single blind, which ends up being a lot of multi. What I will do actually is that this green Joker, one thing we can do with the Blueprint is just stick it next to this Ride the Bus. If we do that, then the Blueprint also functions as a strictly better green Joker. So we'll sell the green Joker, pick up the Blueprint, and then pick up the Burnt Joker as well, because this is strictly better Space Joker for us, and this is a strictly better green Joker for us. And then we ball. Then we fucking ball. After player discard, always drop 3 cards. There's no way that would be a problem for us. Take that high card level, thank you. I actually love the Serpent boss blind, because I love doing this. And just drawing like a bunch of cards in a deck that has no business doing that. We have 2 more discards, so 1 and 2. I love doing this as well. Let's see how many tips we can get from this royalty as we offer them a valet service. 4. I mean, they're you know, they're pretty generous. These royals. Yeah, they're not bad. Not the worst ones that I've had to deal with. Keep this too. Try to get maybe not quite to 40k, but it just can't help it. Just can't fucking help it, unfortunately. Especially with this blueprint ride the bus, every hand we play without a face card is just going to be +2 multi. So in that very short span, we bumped our multi by 4. Okay. Something very fun and interesting about playing high card 2 pair. It's very resilient against boss blind effects. So this plant, for example, is like not relevant. Even if we're trying to like get faces, we can just pick a different card. Here, again, not sure what I would be looking for, but if it's here, why not? Why not look? +2 hand size, -1 hand. If it was the opposite, if it was like +1 hand, -2 hand size, and I was left drawing like 3 cards around, I'd probably take that. That sounds funny. Flashcard, we're not re-rolling. We're not equipped to do a lot of re-rolls in such a short time. The rest of these don't matter, because for generating cash, this reserve parking has been doing just fine. And it has this foil effect, which is doing a lot of work as well. Skip on these. Let's skip on these. It's fine. Then the lovers is kind of irrelevant. The lovers is maybe even just bad for us because it has no effect. Like playing out a single wild card or just 2 cards of the same suit has really there's no positive effect that I can think of for us. But it does debuff those cards on every single boss blind that debuffs based on the card's suit. So I'll just pick up this Arcana pack. Strength, Justice, Emperor. Strength doesn't really matter. Justice could be very good for us, but if it was a Justice card, I'd want to be holding it. Instead, we'll just send these motherfuckers to the gallows where they belong. Isn't that nice? And then Emperor, now with our freed up slots. Spin this wheel, which is not going to do anything because this card is bullshit. I lied. It foiled up a Stuntman. Holy shit. I fucking kneel. I'm sorry, Wheel of Fortune. I didn't know you had game like that. +1 magic trick. Joker style. Okay. Pluto. Yeah, fuck yeah. Next, do I skip? I could skip these. I think I'm strong enough to skip these. Because I was putting down like 28k on a high card 8. 28k on a high card 8 is pretty fucking good. So I'll skip these and skip these because I want my throwback to get a little thicker. Mercury, sure. The rest of these, I don't know. I'll pick Uranus because why not? Going to discard. Going to discard a pair because a pair is this deck's like money shot, So we'll buff that. Take these aces, put them in their places, as one does. 60k off of a pair of aces feels pretty good. Play out this pair, and play the pair and get there is what we're gonna do. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good about this 8th ante. I think I'm about to keep the streak going. Oh no. Ooh. Holy shit, this would be so good. This would be so good. But, what do I say? If you have something that works, let it work. But then again, I'm not very greedy for money. And the reserved parking is, well, it's basically 50 chips for me, because I don't need money that much. So, oh, hey, what's up, Billy? I think I'll just sell this. to pick up the duo. Move through these packs. Where's Billy? I gave you exactly one chance. I would rather be sitting here with an empty chat room. Let's see. I think this is next. We skip here? No, we'll play this blind. Give this pair. And get there. Then let's see. After that, honestly, I think it's clear sailing to the boss blind. The Violet Vessel might be a bit of a challenge. It's fine. This is the gambling game. You make hands and you play them, and then you hear fun beeps and boops. Like this. Sure. Lucky card, less valuable playing singles, high card and pairs than it otherwise might be. Let's see here. Holographic seal is good. Kind of, but you're kind of lazy. So you've said next. Where do we go? Double Fist is fine. Not better than anything we have. I think we just continue building multi by playing this card to up our high card. Play out this pair. And make an easy 100k off a pair. That feels pretty fucking good, I gotta say. Okay, cash out 10. You know, if you would like to learn a little bit about playing Balatro, I happen to be a very good place to get so. This is a good run. Yeah. We're just about at the boss, you could say, of the run. Looking like we're going to clear it very easily. So yeah, the run is going well. At this difficulty, which is this represented by this chip here. At this difficulty, I don't have many bad runs, gonna be honest. It would be weirder for a run to go very poorly for me, but this one is fun because we're playing very simple hands, very easy hands to satisfy. So let's just close it out. Discard this to level up high card off the Burnt Joker. You know, just a good habit to have. Just like that. Then like this. Then maybe ace. Just keep swinging with the high cards. Just keep building up this multiplier. And push past the Violet Vessel. An easy W in the column. I remind you of Sin when he plays Risk of Rain 2. I find that flattering, but not entirely relevant to what I'm doing. That is flattering though, because Sin is very good at what he does when he plays Risky Rain. Use this. That's been a while, hasn't it, since he did? Yeah. I guess we'll take this Steel card. King of Spades. All the more reason to keep it in hand. Roll. Strength is sure. We'll turn kings into aces. I don't know. You know who would know what Sin is doing. Sin. You should go find some way to talk to him, actually. It seems like that's what you're interested in doing. next, and then yeah, we'll take this. I'll take this. In the ninth ante, not too worried about. Not too worried about winning or losing at this point. Just casually seeing how far this deck can go. Okay, yeah, please go do that. Thank you. 3 aces. I hope you dream of Sin. You know, I hope you have lovely dreams of that good friend of mine. The first played face card. Well, we're not going to be playing any face cards, so we don't need the sun. Just open these and see what happens. Sure, off maybe a High Priestess. Yeah, High Priestess sounds good. A Pluto, thank you. Saw that just because. We'll do this. Pick up a High Priestess. Open the Spectral Pack so I can use the Strength card. On... well, on these guys. Use those. And then... Deja Vu this Ace. Make him a very interesting card. Venus is sure. Take that. Pluto, don't mind if I do. Next, we're gonna roll this, I guess. Sure. Very unlikely that I roll a full house. Roll this. Sure, pick up a Wheel of Fortune and use it. Expected result, that's fine. Swashbuckler, 21 multi. This is a decent swashbuckler, but we're riding the bus. We're riding the bus. So I definitely could have pivoted to something else with this blueprint, but when I pick a run, pick a style or whatever, a hand or whatever I'm gonna go for in this game, I really like to just see it through. Next round is Big Blind. Is 165. The Flint. I'm not too worried. I'm not too worried about this because a lot of our values, all our chips, are up here, and our multipliers also being built up here. Down here, we're just picking guys to throw away. That's all we're doing down here. A 4 of a kind on aces is pretty funny, but we'll just take this pair. Wow, and they both rolled. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. That feels good. I love the occasional Unga Bunga run, as Adon called it when he was hanging out a few days ago. Just picking up these Arcana packs, just because I like them. Double our money? Sure. Well, doubling my money if my money was 20. Roll. Hangman? Sure. Roll. Emperor? Sure. After I use the Hangman, I'll use this guy. Discard this to up my pair power one time. I could have Hangman'd him, but I'm gonna hope for an Arcana pack in the shop, or... No, I'm gonna hope for an Arcana pack in the shop. To get the most value out of the Hanged Man. We don't want to send just one royal to the gallows. It's a lot more fun if they bring a buddy. We believe in the buddy system when it comes to executions. Vagabond, I don't know what I would replace for any of this. This run is done, right? This run got there. I could try to think of how to make it stronger, but I don't know. It probably comes down to picking up higher multipliers on the back end, on like the final multiplier, and just letting these guys get, you know, as high as they can. Let's skip this. I'll take liquidation, sure. Picking up fucking anything I want for like $2 at the most that feels nice. That feels real nice. Venus with my reroll. Reroll? Still not playing faces. You know, I think see Ramen. Ramen might be one that I'd pick up here. But I'm comfortable with this Joker setup. I'm just gonna write it out and Write it out until it dies. The multiplier that also has a terror on it. Well, we'll discard this because we're running pairs. And then I'm not seeing any royalty, so we'll just play out this pair of aces. Let it get us as far as it can. I think we might break into the 11th ante with this deck, but it is certainly crashing out somewhere inside the 11th ante. Because we put together a functional hand, a set of jokers, but it's not going crazy style just yet. How would I get it there? Maybe with more steel cards. I'd pick up steel cards. I'd pick up stone cards to fill out the score boosting aspect of it. But even then, I think that would fall still between somewhere between the 10th and 11th ante. Let's see. We'll just play in. We'll just keep going. Drinking water, hydrating. By my own volition. Well, hold on. Yeah, the first discarded poker hand in any case is going to be high card. So I'll just throw away a 5 and hope to pick up a pair for either of any of these. Not quite. But also no reason not to discard, right? I'll take this pair. And then we'll just toss the rest of these and hope to pick up another ace. I'd also, to increase the power of this deck, maybe hope for more spectral packs, right? Hope for more spectral packs to buff individual cards. I could certainly also be looking for full houses instead of high cards or pairs. Now that I've cleansed the deck largely of this Royal Menace, it would be safe to look for those higher value hands in this deck. So that's the way that I think I could have pivoted earlier. And then I would still benefit just as much from all these jokers. Except not so much from the burnt joker. Yeah, just play these out. I'm playing as though I think this deck is going to go really far, but it already won. It already won, and I know that our asses are not getting further than the threshold of the 11th ante. These guys, sure. And we get there. Just like that. Next. Sure. Just because. Kind of going through the motions, not expecting anything. Just going through the motions, not expecting anything. Not the most fun or fancy deck, but there was intention, and it does exactly what it was meant to do. Drop these. Oh, no, I do really like these guys. This is the only like hollow card that I have. Didn't get a lot of luck on the spectral aspect. Just throw these away. Buff my high card, but play out pairs. Buff my high card, play out this pair. I could have forced a flush house here, actually. But I did not. But, you know, while we're here, why not? Why not make a little flush house out of these guys? First, I'll play the side card. See where it gets me. Very cool. Then I play this flush house. Not the most valuable hand, but good. I think this might be, in fact, where this deck finally crashes out. After getting far further than it had any right to. Yep, after getting far further than it had any right to, this deck finally says night-night. Finally says night-night in the boss blind of the 10th ante. I picked up a couple unlocks. Ooh, the nacho grabber. Oh, hanging Chad. Very fun. Reduce Hound Sands down to 5 cards. Oh, really? I feel like I've done this. I don't remember picking up this joker or this voucher, but I'm quite sure that I've done this on my other profile, my main profile. Nacho hand, +1. +1 hand, very nice. So, cleared another red chip. This would be the second red chip cleared. The first being on this abandoned deck. Right, now blue deck. Now blue deck, red stake. Off we go. 2 for 2 so far on the red stake layer. 5 hands, +1 hand is so merciful. I will take an uncommon joker because we have this extra hand. It makes me feel a lot more comfortable. Skipping that first. Blind. Here, spade. Looking for just one more spade, please. There we go. Thank you so much. Off to the races, 312 out of 450 and 4 hands to go. No discards, but enough hands to put me at ease. One more diamond. There we go. That last hand was a high card. That was it was actually 3 discards in a trench coat, trying to look like a hand. Oh, but we got there. Free Cartomancer. I picked up this uncommon Cartomancer off of this skip, so I feel very validated for that. Then we go +1 discard. Is valuable, but we'll start with this buffoon. Swashbuckler or Hanging Chad. Swashbuckler, Hanging Chad. Swashbuckler is a more interesting type of run to try to have, but the Hanging Chad is also fun. Tarot Merchant. Maybe I should have picked that up instead of the buffoon pack, but meh. Okay, so 6 of clubs works with this very well. Synergy here. Also synergy here with this foil 10 of diamonds. I like lucky cards. They're fun. And this one also has a red seal on it. Take this. So in 6s and clubs. Club cards are debuff. Fine. We'll turn these queens into magical girls with that joker. Or not that joker, that tarot. Off the back of this joker. Turn these queens into magical girls and trigger them with our Hanging Chad. Multiple times. As one does. Sometimes you just gotta trigger magical girls with your Hanging Chad. That's a life lesson. Foil, Abstract Joker is just a solid filler. Then I'm going to be looking in standard packs because they often have these things that benefit from the Hanging Chad. And that's what this run is about. So yeah, this guy means every time we play this 3 of spades, he's gonna give us $9. I like that. This queen, steel queen. We love a steel queen. But we'll take this instead. How about How about we go to the next round? Another uncommon joker. Tempting. Tempting. But no, but I'm gonna take it. Yeah, no buts. I'm gonna take it. Queen. Look, we could make a full house out of these queens and sevens. By which I mean I'm going to make a full house out of these queens and sevens, just like this. Damn. Okay, well, let's see. We'll take these. We'll play out this pair of sixes, like this, with a red seal in red seal lucky card in front. Get some more rolls. Ooh, big money. Big money, very yummy. Acrobat. Acrobat, not something you want to rely on too much if you're playing a normal run, right? But I don't mind being anything but normal. Okay, walkie-talkie. Synergy with the hanging Chad. Because whatever 10 or 4 is at the front is going to give us an additional 20 chips and 8 multi. Then, we'll go Arcana. Okay. Make a glass king, sure. Glass king, and then 2 more aces, and then we could try to stack it. Be upstacking our aces. Going through some, 4 of a kind, 5 of a kind on aces. Maybe not. Maybe High Priestess. We're gonna need to start picking up some multipliers on our hands. Full house again, one that's easy to force. When the game feels like being probabilistically normal. Okay. I sure don't mind if I do. My queen. We are pumping on. We do a polychrome is one of our best friends. And on this of all jokers, a money joker feels very nice to have. I don't want really to throw away the acrobat, but I like to see jokers that I wouldn't normally use put in some work on these runs, but sometimes you just gotta let them go. Chariot, sure. We'll chariot. I'm gonna look for a full house on these 10s and 9s. There it is. Since I pulled a full house, what am I steel carding is what I'm thinking here. Steel card one of the 7s. 10s and 9s for the walkie-talkie bonus, for the hanging Chad bonus instead of 7s here. See where it gets us. Oh, it's we're already there. Oh, that's fun. Up we go, cashing out, never crashing out. To the moon, if nobody stops me, and who can. Tarot Tycoon. So this means we're gonna get a fuckload of tarot cards, but that also means less jokers to choose from. Do I think this set of jokers will get us all the way there? I don't know. Fool, because I'm just a fan of taking more steel cards. Because I haven't. That's not something that I've tried really before. Take this guy because one, red seal. We're thematically on there. But red seal on a multiplier card. When I'm running hanging Chag, it's a good candidate to be front of the pack. Tarot Tycoon, sure. just because I haven't played it yet. So why not roll this? Pick up a temperance and use it. Devil, buy him for now. Roll gift card. If I had at the beginning of the game gone for the swashbuckler over the cartomancer, the gift card here would have sent that motherfucker to the moon. But no. Spectral pack. Spectral packs are what can give us those stickers. That's what I'm hoping for here. Blue seal. Not the one that I was hoping for. But I'll take it. I'll take it and we'll put it on an 8 for no particular reason whatsoever. We'll lay this out. Take this. Well, no. Actually, I will play... Because this full house will almost definitely get us there. I'll steal up this chariot. Devil up this queen. Wait. I have other queens that are already buffed. So, not yet. I'll just play him. Holy moly. More than I was planning to get off of that, but okay. Yummy interest. Yeah, we'll just pick up more celestial packs. Buff whatever somewhat valuable hands we can find. I don't plan to dig for straight flushes at all. So I don't want to buff that. Earth will dig for full houses. Well, here... I don't know how to feel about these, because I'm not really sculpting the deck that much. All I really want to do is make more of these very valuable cards that I have. The luckies with a red tag, the multi with a red tag. I want more of those. These don't give us that. Wheel of Fortune. 0 for 2. After being like 0 for 15 prior to that. Next. Emperor and Devil. Let's see. I don't have a full house in hand yet. So, do this. We have a couple cards here. I want 10s and 4s. I wasn't paying attention previously, so I might have discarded some. But this is what we want. Walkie-talkie is gonna give us good money. Devil, make it gold. Sure, we'll make this 7 gold, like that. Actually, probably could put it on this blue seal card because I don't want to play this card. Before we do anything, Emperor. Star. Star's not giving me anything special here yet, so drop these maybe. So if I drop these 6s, what am I looking for? Aces? And so many other things. So instead, I'll just play out the 3s to reshuffle them. A queen by herself? Maybe. Sure, we'll play this queen if she gets lucky. Then maybe she just gets there. All by herself. Not only do she not need no man, she don't need no fucking anybody. Flying high by herself, high card queen. Getting us there. Drop the star. Play this Emperor. Tower. And Hierophant. Okay, so we'll open a Arcana pack to access a hand that we can throw this shit on. Bonus cards. 10s and 4s because of the walkie-talkie. Sure, we'll buff this. And then 6s. Sure, we'll make one of them stone. Magician or Fool are the choices I'm looking at here. We'll go Queen. And 10. Yeah, just like that. Nice. And then Death, I think. And I like Empresses as well. Hermit. Yeah, I'll take 20 bucks. 20 bucks is 20 bucks after all. Then Jumbo. Then we'll open it Jumbo style. Aces. Just because they're the most high value of anything we could pick up. Next, Coupon Tag. Sure, I don't have anything... Unlike the last run, where I had these ride the bus, and so such and so that wanted to play a lot of hands to build up their strength. I don't have any of that this run, so I'm happy to skip. For a coupon tag that might bring us a stronger set of jokers in the same vein. Sixes. This red tagged club 6 is so very, very pretty, because it's also lucky, and makes me want to death it. So I will. Empress multi, we'll put multi on these guys because we're about to play them out as part of this set of cards for this full house. Nice. Very nice. Okay. Alright. Thank you to that coupon tag. Read your all played cards in final hand of round. This is going to give us so much value from these, well, from the walkie-talkie specifically. The Cartomancer, we still have a lot of game to play. Cartomancer's still got a lot to offer. So, not yet. Let's see. What can I do here? Strength, I can get a couple more queens in the deck. Queens have been very fashionable. But maybe, towering that 8. Because if we're on 3 of a kind and 2 pair and full house, 10s and 4s, because of this walkie-talkie, then there will always, potentially, if we're playing 2 pair or pair, be room for these stone cards. But the High Priestess is Fae, after all, so. Mars, Mercury. I don't really love these. These guys would kind of clog our deck, but this guy here, sure. That is a 20 card that also gives 4 multi, basically. Egg. Blake. Thinking back to the Swashbuckler again. Damn. Swashbuckler would have popped the fuck off this run, but oh well. I actually don't. Well, you know what? Fuck it, I'll take it. Chariot, sure, because I'm kind of just wanting a bunch of chariot cards this run as well. Reroll, sure. Rocket. The first run that I did on this profile, we had a rocket go all the way to the fucking moon. It was awesome. It was getting us like 20 bucks a round. But that run is not this run. So next. Water. 2 pairs on the table. What is there anything I would love her here? I could think about a flush with these guys. Let's see. But we're on full houses more than anything. So, discard these. I would discard these. Since I don't have discards, this will be 3 discards stacked up, hiding inside of a pair. Well, 2 pair, maybe? No. Drop these and this. You discard 3 discards hiding inside of a pair. Rank. Well, we have a full house here. First, Chariot's 10. Should have maybe dropped that on the ace. Because eventually I will want to play out 10s. Even if I don't really care right now. We'll make this ace wild. And there we go. Nice. Easy money. Sounds set. I'm not looking for either of these right now. Here. We'll pick up... Pick up a lucky ace. Not seeing anything too great here. I'll take this 2 pair. And to be clear, what was that? Saturn, I think. Saturn is great because straights are great. Straights scale very well off of levels. It's just not what I'm looking for this run. Hearts. I could force a flush here. That sounds fun. That does sound fun. Sure. I mean, something about playing... What would you say? Something about playing flushes and straights, even if it's not the most optimal. Something that is another strength of playing those 5-card hands is that you just get to play more cards. So if you have jokers that re-trigger everything, and you have fun little things like this gold seal, or multiplier on cards, then re-triggering them the way that you can here, well, by scoring them via playing these higher card number hands, it's quite fun. But since this one's a diamond, this one's a heart, I'll let this guy chill and just play out this 3 of diamonds by itself. Let's see where it gets. 4K ain't bad. Here, 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 here. Okay. Oh, what do I do here? Here. Pair with the stone. I'll do it. It's a pair of 10s as well, so rather valuable. Right now, I'm getting a bunch of money with no payoff. So I need to be. I'm hoping to buy roll into like a bull maybe. That would be cool. The bull being the card that gives out 2 chips per dollar that you got. I want here. Here, Jupiter. We will insist on full houses when we need a lot of power. Take the Saturn as a backup. A negative bean. Oh shit, negative bean. Yeah, that's what they called me in high school. Okay, fool Saturn? Sure. I'll be up fooling my Saturn if you need me. Just reminds me of the Goya stream. Saturn devouring his empress or something. Could flush this. And then just Empress 2 cards to build up multi for that hand. Could have done it on this 10. On this 4. I did not. Because I'm just worried about like building up this one hand that I'm going to play. So we'll do this. Drop the 6 for the glass 5. I believe this is pretty good. I really want to replace this abstract joker. Oh my god, I forgot to pick up a 5th card. Well, whatever. Let's see, what are we looking for? We are looking for something that we're not going to find here. So instead of going by suit, we'll go by rank now to properly look for this. Notice this full house. I would want this full house to be on 4s and 10s, but I have it on 3s and 6s. If I look at 4s and 10s, I'm feeling a little shy of them. Still, we'll have a few chances to roll into more. Oh, and 1 anyway. I always think as though like the next hand is the last, and then well, it kind of works because I win a lot. I win this game a lot. Sure, we'll redeem this. Plus 1 hand size off the paintbrush. Art mentioned. Got me pogging in the club on a Saturday afternoon. Spectral. Yeah. Then red seal on one of these. Red seal on this 10, I think, because we're gonna keep around this walkie-talkie. Jumbo standard pack, sure. Gold seal on the gold card. Whether you play it or not, you win, and because it's a 10, I win even more. Jupiter. Okay. Roll. We love a toxic queen, but not here. Next. $1 per played hand. I'm fine on money. Next. I pick a blind and I get 20 bucks. Sure, I'll take it. Sixes. Very cool. And then a full house on these very silly threes. Absolutely delightful. Ah. No procs off those lucky cards. Feels not so great. That's fine. Or it will be fine, I should say. Temperance. I'll take that. Celestial packs. What am I looking for? Full houses. Earths. Thank you. Celestial pack. Number 2. Lucky. Roll. Sure. Take another one. Roll. Sure. Sell you. Buy you. Use you. Use Neptune. First, use Neptune, then use Uranus, then go to this fool and buy it, hold it, cherish it, hermit. Not going to turn the fool into a hermit, as tempting as that is. Go next. Go next. Not getting any use of that. So I have 3 aces, the beginnings of a full house. The full house I want to be, though, is on 10s or 4s. Don't give me 4 fucking aces. I don't want them. Okay, we'll just play this out with 2 6s. Put one of the 6s in front to try to get more lucky. Lucky procs, lucky pops. All right, nice. I got 20 bucks off it. Good money. My bean is shrinking by the round. Next round, I might sell it, because if you're holding it while it ticks down to 0, it just disappears. Fortune teller, my fucking guy. Goodbye, abstract joker. Hello, fortune teller. Friendship ended. Friendship begin. Friendship winning again and again. Okay, roll. Ooh, each steel card. I would like more steel cards. He might be cooking. He might be cooking with this one. Which means I can kind of get off the whole 10s and 4s plan. I can get off the 10s and 4s plan. Get on the steel plan. Steel. That doesn't sound too bad. Well, let's see what's in here first. Chariot, okay. Chariots and magicians. We'll chariot up this 8. I don't have a great source of chips now, though. This is an issue that I'm seeing. Other than this, this walkie-talkie. I have enough money. I'm good, right? So, get rid of this to the moon for this steel card that is going to be much more powerful fairly soon. It's an option. It's an option. Don't know if it's the one I want to take. Because I'm enjoying the synergy here as well. But I will do it because I like keeping this combination for as long as I can. Roll. Wow, it's nothing. Take it, sure, no downside. I'm not pushing for a particular suit, but we could just use these. These each represent just +1 multi for my fortune teller. Next, only one hand type this round. I only need one. Do I have anything stronger than my flush house? Yes, a full house is stronger than a flush house right now for me. Us even. Drop this, maybe? Well, I'll turn the clubs into spades. But what do I want to star? Maybe I'll make these 6s stars. Don't you want to be a star, kid? Just like this. Just like this, and then put the 6 in front. Play out this silly little hand. Damn. Oh well. I didn't need all the multi. I could have got off that 10. Would have been a bad thing to do, but I didn't need it. We're still in the 7th ante. Oh, we just got to the 7th ante. Tooth being the boss of this ante. Polychrome is fun. Arcana, sure. Take the Arcana back. Don't mind if I do. Empress, World Devil. Are you just like making spades now? I don't know. I don't think I want to go make spades. I think I want to Empress on this ace, these aces. Yeah, I want to Empress on these aces. So that any full house that we end up building gets to have some kind of bonus on it. This very good if you really, really have too many hands and you really, really need to be stronger before you can beat whatever boss you're at. Standard, interesting. This is interesting. But we have a glass 10, so obvious choice. Sure, strength card, yeah, we'll take it. I'm playing it out just because I want to, but it's not necessarily the right choice. Jack these 10s up. And grab this full house. Sounds good to me. There we go. 99k. Chariot, sure. More steel joker. Saturn as a backup option. We have seen this Toxic Queen maybe 3 or 4 times in this run. She is persistent, but don't be fooled by her persistence. She will fuck you up. Sure, red seal, because red seals can be turned into, you know, they're just good. They're just good. The planet would have been fine too, as well. Or the blue seal. Roll, fine. Let's skip that. Then strength means these 3s are gonna be 4s. For the walkie-talkie gods, steel chariot on this 2. Now it's valuable. Now it's art. Drop this, drop this. Looking for 10s and jacks. Perfect, exactly correct. 4 goes to the front so that it gets picked up by the hanging Chad. That feels pretty good. Alright. Easily breaching the 100k. Off we go. What next? What next? Arcana? Sure. Take the Arcana pack. Steel. Well, I got a chariot, of course, for my steel joker. We're just up to 2.2. Pretty cool. Fortune teller up to 42 feels pretty good too. Roll. Death. One of my favorites. I am yawning a lot. Star. Don't worry, Balatro. It's not you, it's me. Next round. I will call it after this run. It'll be a nice 2 hours. I'm just trying to fill days, I think, more than caring about going for any particular amount of time. What I can do, turn this 2 into a steel 7. 2.4 multi. Turn this fool into death so that I can turn this 3. So I can turn this 3 into a steel 7. Yeah. Yeah. And this counts full deck, so we can play these out and still get the benefit of it. Just like so. Feels good to clear this tooth in one hand so we don't lose more money than we have to. Cash out, sure. Death, please. Absolutely. Crystal Ball. Crystal Ball has a lot of utility. Not just for us, just in general. Jack of Clubs. I like foil. I like foil on my cards because I have a good amount of multi. Not enough chip generation. Then Temperance, because there's no downside. Then Celestial Pack, looking for Earth. No Earth. Whiff on Earth. Take Saturn instead. Whiff on Earth, take Saturn instead, roll. Then, oh sure, multi, and money's getting a little low, so next. 4 of a kind by 3 levels. I am not building 4 of a kind in any way. Oh, look, we're on the 8th ante. Isn't that fun? Sure, take this one. Sun. I feel like forcing anything to be a flush on hearts, not just yet. What I can do is... I'll have a lot of 6s, don't I? Yeah. Okay. I have a lot of 10s too, but that's because of the walkie-talkie. It's not an accident that I have so many 10s. What I will do is not imagine that I can't play this 10 just because it's a gold card. Big mistake, very often made, is to think you can't play something because it's gold. What I'll do is just get rid of this 10 and this queen, turn them into multiplying queens, well, so to speak. And play this full house. So far, so good. Let's see. Sure. We'll pack this Arcana, like so. Temperance. For easy money. +1 Fortune Teller as well. Celestial Pack looking again for Earths. There we go. Then, what next? Roll, I guess. Roll. Drop the Sun for the this Chariot, and Lucky, another Earth next. Play it out. Kind of unnecessary at this point to play out, but I will anyway. Let's see. Ace King. Well, we have a straight from the top, and I have picked up straights as a backup, so we'll do that. Queen. Yeah, Queen. And then death cards. Well, hold on. Before I potentially win this, I would rather turn this 6 into a heart with a red seal. And I'm just kind of playing this straight down because I have been not doing that, and it just popped up almost even in order when I entered this blind. Just because something isn't the most valuable hand you can play doesn't mean it's not a good option. Especially when we've been picking up planets specifically so that it is an option. Okay, Magician up, Lovers up. We're living off interest right now. Life goals, right? Jupiter, sure. Mercury, why not? Roll. High Priestess, you guys fuck off. My girl is here. It'd be like that sometimes, you know? Pluto, sure. Mars, sure. There's just no downside. Okay. Well, steel card for the Steel Joker. Also just great to have on hand. Roll. Hermit. Nice and easy. Justice, take you. And then, ooh, Chariot. I love the hack so fucking much, but I'm not 4-pilled enough to make the most of him, which is where I'd really just like I'd want to be on 2s, 3s, 4s, and 5s. Fortune teller's at 52, so holy shit. One more. Hermit, yeah. Okay. One more. Okay, fuck. Hermit card. We're just gonna be looking for our steel card. Okay, he was over here, so I'll move this here, that there. And then look for full houses, etc. Steel card on this 4, sure. Judgment on no one, sure. We'll throw away the 8s. We're looking for 4s. There we go. Sometimes good things happen. Drop this bonus 4 for a glass 4. Then do this. Pick up the cards that we're going to be picking up. Put the one that we want triggered multiple times over. Put that over here, maybe? Well, okay, so if the 4 of diamonds is triggered 4 times, we get 16 multi. We get 4 rolls. We get... I don't know. Maybe it's just not better. Because right here, off this glass 4, we get 28 goes to 56. 56 goes to 112. 112 goes to 214, right? Before we've even started. I'll do that. Yeah, you know, when you do a little mental math and follow your instinct, and the result is over a mil, that feels pretty good. Yeah, I think so. I think that is a worthy result. Then cash out. Never crash out. We cash out, we do not crash out, and we continue. Go the grabber. Go Arcana back. I'm just gonna go until this this deck finally crashes out. I don't know how long it's gonna be, but I don't feel it's gonna be much longer. It doesn't feel like it's going to push past the 11th ante. I don't want to Hanged Man, actually. Rare occasion where I don't want to fucking kill someone. Yeah, why not? We have some naked cards. We're gonna dress them up real pretty. And then do that one more time. I actually just picked up the Fool there because you get 2 Fortune Tellers off of it, or 2 Fortune Teller Mult increases off of it. Buffoon? Because maybe we find something. But no. Reroll here once. Take you. Plus one play a negative Joker. It could be anything. Could even be something valuable. Looking for full houses. Don't see any. I will Empress you. You already have a red tag. And that is valuable. And then... not sure what else I'm looking for, actually. maybe I'll just do this. Again, we already won. It's about time for my afternoon nap. I'm just gonna get through this. Just gotta get through this week, you know? Okay, then what? Haha, then what? Then, these queens, I guess. Turn this into a stone card. So, these queens can get stoned together. As queens sometimes do. Look for... Jeez, I don't even know what I'm looking for. We'll turn this 9 into a club because it was talking shit. Then we're looking for a reason to go on. Finding it. Doing pretty good. Jack 10, 9, 8. So we have a very strange straight here, but I'll take it. Up and over that 165k mark. Next, you don't need either of these, but I want to believe that the fool can make something of themselves. For no particular reason, I guess. Devil, Hangman, don't care. Spin the wheel. We're gonna get cheated. But we got multi out of it. Lusty Joker? Sure. Sure. Chariot, because Steel Joker benefits from it, even if we put this on a card that we want to play. Like, perhaps this 6. And then I'll fucking do it again. I'll Chariot this king. I don't give a shit. Okay. Let's see. Steel Joker is looking pretty good now. I still want 10s and 4s, but I have kings. Isn't that kind of fucked up? Drop these guys. Keeping that energy, honestly. Well, in this case, we did very much not get there. It's all good. Just gonna keep playing out hands until I fucking die. Jack 10, 8. How about this? Two 10s and go 2 7s. It's not going to be more valuable than what I'm doing here. So we'll drop these, drop this, and this. Drop by playing. Please, God, why? Send me 10s and 4s. Discard. The random discard hitting me my ass like that does not feel good. We'll take this. This. Play it out. Pretty good, pretty good. We did end up pulling a full house with a glass 4 in the very last slot. The glass 4 in the last slot means big money mogul moves. Next, cash out. What next? I guess Spectral Pack? Sure. We'll hit it Spectral style. Copy, yeah, this again, very, very crazy when you, it's early in the game. Or, you have those Eternal Jokers. Destroy a random card for 3 enhanced faces. I have enhanced faces. We will try it anyway. As long as it doesn't pick off the 4 or the 10. We're good. Nice. Woo! And it gives a Joker. Even better. Stone card when the blind is selected. Well. Well, well, well. No. Arcana pack. Next, I think... sell this Hangman so I can play out this Emperor. See what he gives me. Star. Trash. Absolute garbage. I could have just starred on this 10 to use it to get multi on my fortune teller, but I didn't, and ain't that some shit. Okay. We'll add multi to cards that already have it, just to buff the fortune teller. Hermit and chariot are what I'm looking at here. We'll go chariot on the three of spades because ideally I'm not going to be playing him. But again, mostly just for the steel joker's benefit. If I was going to buy those packs, like, I really should have bought the clearance sale anyway. Next. 10th ante. Death? Ooh. Tempting, tempting. Where am I? Okay, yeah, it's still on full houses. I realized I hadn't checked in a while. Maybe I thought maybe my, how'd you put it? My, focus may have drifted while I wasn't paying attention, but it looks like it did not. Throw these little diamonds to the wolves. Put their asses in a situation. Nice. Fun. Not the most valuable, but fun. Drop these. I'll drop these. Looking for 10, I think. Because 10 has this last card. We might need to get us there. Toss these, sure. Toss these. By playing them. Sure. Hey, what's up, Denko? So good to see you. Balatro goes amazing. Par for the course because I love this game and this game loves me. We won in eighth ante earlier, so a successful run just previously on playing high card and pairs, and that was fun. It's always fun to like throw out a single card and then get like 100k off of it. It makes me feel like a winner. And this deck was just kind of like throwing stuff together, but I ended up with some fun jokers. Hanging Chad, you know, it's always fun to re-trigger things. Fortune teller, you know, my bias in the Joker boy band is absolutely the fortune teller, and ended up getting him looking pretty swole, pretty thick, pretty solid, pretty tight. Hanging Chad, yeah. Nice, thank you very much. You have a stream coming up earlier or later this day too, don't you? Yeah, you have one coming up. A collab with some. Yeah, this fortune teller was looking thick, solid, and tight, and you know, now that you mention it, he is very pretty. But you do have a collab coming up later today, don't you? Yeah. It's gonna be fun. Astral Party, a favorite of mine. I will definitely be lurking. I'm planning to end the stream after I crash out on this deck, which is going to be fairly soon. But it has been fun. Well, while you're here, well, why not? Why not a little shout out for Denko, who made my Vroid that I have not yet used because turns out my computer can't handle all the software. No problem. I don't know how many people are here, how many lurkers may be lurking, but it costs nothing to give a shout out to a dear and generous friend. Oof. All right, now let's finish up this run so I can take a nap and then catch a stream, the Sunday evening or Saturday evening stream. Cheers. Hoping to have maybe some cheers and some emotes of my own here in a week or two. I'm actually doing well on that front. The progress on that front. Just need a few more follows, I think. Maybe I'll maybe I'll make a Twitter post about that, and have maybe some generous people will fill out the last few follows that I need. Yeah, we'll drop this pair. Two pair is also level 5, so it doesn't hurt to play out both of these, and we'll put the glass 10 in the front slot to chat it up. Yeah, I need 50 at 45, I think, right now. I'll yeah, I'll Twitter post about it or something later, and maybe pick up a follower or two off that. And yeah, only 5 more. It's only a matter of time. As long as we avoid this toxic Joker queen, she looks like she'll give you the time of your life, and then you'll kill yourself. After she eats all of your other Jokers, she's gonna fuck all your friends, and then you're gonna be, well, it's gonna be a rough time. Yeah, exactly. And then you'll feel like it's your fault somehow. So do not believe her lies. Do not pick her unless you really want to. I can't stop you. Next. Spin the wheel. 0 for 4, 5, something like that. I don't know. But the point is, it gives us gains on the fortune teller. The fortune telly boy. Next. We should have been converting to hearts because of this negative lusty joker that I keep forgetting about. But this deck has already been doing well enough, and it's not positioned to be one of those decks that gets into the fucking error numbers. So it's unless it is one of those decks, it's not going to get past the 11th ante anyway. Stone card, chips for stones. One of the main reasons I'm keeping this guy, this walkie-talkie around, is because I don't have a lot of ways of generating chips up here. So this is kind of an interesting joker, but I haven't been cultivating that up to this point. It's just an idle thought. I did pass on the joker that deposits stone cards into your deck every round, or every blind that you pick. Skip this to make our pillar easier. Then, then what? Then these kings are feeling ever so slightly problematic. So we're going to cut their balls off and make them aces. Go 4 of a kind. Does that get us somewhere? No, we'll just go for the full house, I think. Here. Bonus card or multi. I would typically take the multi, but this time we'll just look for the full house. This is still looking fine. I just dropped these guys. Looking for 10s or 4s for the other side of this full house. Fun jack. Throw them away. Okay, playing this out just because, well, for exactly that reason. Because multiple triggers on the lucky gives us chances to win 20 bucks. And 20 bucks is 20 bucks, right? Let's see. Okay, there is the full house with at least some presents from the 10s that I was looking for. 10s or 4s. Put this ace up in the front slot. Trigger this hanging chad to go from 28 to 56 to 112. Hearts would be nice. I got 1 heart on this 10 that's gonna re-trigger for a little multi on the lusty joker. I think this is probably gonna get us further than a lot of other hands would. Hey, well over a mil. Nice. Then, sure, we'll take the Nacho Tong. Why not? Empress and Moon, just because they're very usable. Poggin! It does feel good. It does feel good. Sure. 2 multis on these hearts. I'm gonna leave this Moon here for now. I lied. I'm actually gonna use it on one of these aces, just so that I can pull this priestess. Get behind me, my queen. Then we go... What next? Roll, I guess. I don't need either of these. Next. Next. Death? A little death is not the worst thing in the world. A little death, sometimes even a very good thing. Throw these away. Looking for steel cards to fill out the last couple slots here. This is basically like pulling a steel card, because I was going to play this 10, but now I get to let it sit in my hand. Then drop this 4, I suppose. We'll play him, just because. Pretty nice. But see, this is why the 11th ante is such a wall, is because the small blind on the 11th ante is 7.2 mil, when the boss blind of the 10th ante caps at like 1 point something million. This is where you start really needing those like decks that can go up to fucking error numbers reliably. But I don't like digging for those joker combinations. I'd rather consistently win different blinds than dig for those really specific configurations. Going here. Yeah. It's very interesting when people can break Balatro. I'm hoping to get there, but I don't really also... everything that I know about this game, I've figured out for myself, and I really like that experience. And I don't want to look up, like, how to break Balatro every time, or like whatever guides exist out there for this game that's been out for so fucking long and has had so much press. I feel like that would ruin it for me, because one of the most fun things about this is for me figuring it out for myself. You saw someone do it? Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Oh, I didn't mean to assume that you had, but like, it is really cool to see people do that sort of thing. And I'd like to give a little time to thinking about it. But one of the ways to do it, I know, is like with those like legendary jokers that give very, very silly things. There's some synergies that I've seen that I haven't been able to try out that would be very fun. But yeah, we got that deck to the 11th ante, and that feels pretty good. Yeah. I've also seen, like, thank you so much. Glass card that is destroyed. I don't know if I had this one. I didn't play many glass cards on my other profile, but here we go. Another successful run. We are 3 for 3 so far on the red stake runs. Hopefully we'll end up 10 for 10. I was 10 for 12 on the white stake runs, but 2 of those losses, those 2 losses I don't count because I don't want to. But 3 for 3 so far on the red stakes. Feels good. A nice little stream just so I can flex that start streaming button on a Saturday. It's been pleasant, it's been real, and thank you for anyone who lurked, came by, said hi. Denko, thank you for coming through. I appreciate you, and good luck in your stream later today. I will have a good one. I will have a great one, and I hope that you do too. Bye bye.